We're just about to get started programming in Python, but I wanted to make one last video to show you how to go through the modules. So there are a lot of modules. The format is going to be the same for each. There are several notebooks in each module. I just want to show you which notebooks to open, what is contained in all the other notebooks, so you feel more comfortable and that you can understand the exact plan for each module. All right, so let's get started by launching the Jupyter Notebook system, which I have already done, and have it up and running. I'm going to navigate into Dunder Data Courses and then, of course, master the fundamentals of Python. So now you can see all 20 of these modules. That's where we're going to go in order 1 through 20. The contents of the modules are all going to look similar. Let's begin with Module 1, Operators. You see that there are 4 notebooks. Each module will have a notes notebook. This is the most important one for the course. This is the one that I will be using. So you want to open up the notes notebook just like this. And so what I'm going to be doing is in the videos, I'm going to be going through this notebook, of course, and then I'm going to be adding in code as we go along. So let's just scroll down and take a look at the notes notebook. And you can see here, it is a combination of markdown cells followed by some code cells. So I'm going to be talking about what's in the markdown cells, and then I'm going to be adding some code every now and then. What I suggest you do is to pause the video after I've written some code, and then you write your own code. You can write the same code as mine. You can experiment. You can add new cells. You can, it's your notebook. You can do with it however you want, and you can even add markdown cells for more notes. So this notebook is yours to explore and just to change and modify at will. So yeah, we're going to be going through the notebook one section at a time. There are some pieces of code in here already. Leave them there. Don't erase them. I will be executing them when we get there. Okay, so that's basically it. You go through the notes notebook, pausing it every once in a while to make some changes of your own and to experiment with Python on your own. So don't be afraid to write code that I haven't even covered, right? This is your notebook. You can just do with it as you please. All right. Now, the formal material will be in a notebook that has the same name as the module. So this is called Operators. If you click on the Operators notebook, this notebook will be just like the book. So this has a lot more detail. It will follow the same structure as in the same order as the notes notebook, but it just has all of the written text. So in the videos, I just don't want you to be focused on reading all the text. You can do that on your own. I want you to really focus on the programming aspect. It's up to you to go back and open up this formal notebook, which is the name of the module, and then go through that, and you'll get even more out of the course if you read through these formal notebooks. So it's similar like a college lecture. When you go to the lecture, you don't have a whole bunch of text. You're watching a professor, and it's the same way here. During our video lessons, you're watching me pausing, doing the exercises, writing some of the code, but then it's up to you to go back after the lesson is over or even before the lesson and read through the formal material as it is here. So not all of the formal material is covered in the video. There's just too much information in the actual written text to cover in the videos. So if you want the full experience, you'll need to go through and read this formal material. Now, every module will have a project that you will complete. This project for module 1 is quite simple. It is simply exercises, and you will be instructed to complete these exercises. You'll write your Python code over here. I will, of course, go through these exercises in videos as well. Then you can check the exercise solutions over here, but just make sure you attempt the exercises first before you check the solutions notebook. All right, so that's the order of the notebooks for basically all of the modules. You'll always have the notes notebook open when we're going through the videos. If you want more information, you'll look at the formal material, then you'll do the project and then check your solutions right here. So you can actually check some of the other ones. They are all going to look very similar. So again, here's the notes notebook for module 2. Here's the formal material. What is Python? It's always going to be named the same as the module name. Then you'll do the project, and then you will look at the solutions. And sometimes there are Python files that will be used as well. All right, so let's go back over here. So that's basically how you go through the course. Just open up that notes notebook. I won't always show that I'm opening up the notes notebook. It's just understood that that's what you do first. All right, so I'm excited to begin the course. Hopefully you are too. And let's begin with Module 1 operators.